There are 7 elements of contract. For number 1 is proposal, number 2 acceptance, and number 3 attention to create legal relations. Number 4 is consideration, 5 legal capacity, 6 certainty, 7 free consent. Element number 1, proposal. Contract end 1950. When one person signifies to another his willingness to abstain from doing anything or obtaining the assent of that other. Who is a person making a proposal? Person making the proposal is called the promiser. For example, Safwan offered to buy jersey from Aisyah. How proposal can be made? Proposal is made by using express proposal. So what is express proposal? Express proposal, authority section 9, the proposal is made in words. The promise is said to be expressed. As we can see on the video, Aisyah and Safwan made a proposal by using express proposal. They use WhatsApp as their communication system for buying and selling process. Element number 2, acceptance. Definition of acceptance. When a person to whom the proposal is made signifies his assent thereto, the proposal is said to be accepted. A proposal when accepted becomes a promise. Who is a person making an acceptance? Authority number 2, line of section 2C. The person accepting the proposal is called the promisee. Example, Aisyah accepts Safwan's offer to buy the jersey. How an acceptance can be made? By express acceptance, authority section 9, acceptance of any promise is made on words. The promise is said to be expressed. Aisyah clearly and explicitly agreed to the Safwan's offer, which is to sell the jersey. Element number 3, intention to create legal relations. Commercial arrangement. There is presumption intention to create legal relation unless there are evidence to show otherwise. Business agreement. Safwan have intention to buy the jersey with the seller, so he have create legal relation into the business agreement with Aisyah. Element number 4, consideration. Consideration is concept or value offered and accepted by people or organization entering into contract. Anything of value promised by one party to the other when making a contract can be treated as consideration. To be clearly, for example, Safwan offered to buy jersey from Aisyah. Safwan consideration Rm35 and Aisyah consideration is jersey. Classification of consideration. Execute. A promise is made in return for the performance of an act. Promise plus act. Element number 5, capacity to contract. All agreements are contracts if they are made by the free consent of parties competent to contract and are not hereby expressly declared to be void. Who is of summon? Safwan is a person to be of summon for the purpose of making a contract. Because the time when he makes it, Safwan is capable of understanding and of forming a rational judgment as to its effect upon his interest. Element number 6, certainty of terms. Common law, language used to be vague. For example, Safwan as a buyer use English language, also same with seller which is Aisyah. Element 7, free consent. Section 10(1). All agreements are contract if they are made by the free consent of parties competent to contract. Mistake, where both parties are under mistake as to a matter of fact essential to agreement. For example, Safwan have misunderstanding about the price of delivery charge, but after the explanation, Safwan have agreed to pay the jersey. So both parties are agreed the payment and the
Created using Powtoon.